All right, let's talk about graphing a parabola. So when I see this, I want to find my axis of symmetry first. And your formula for axis of symmetry is x equals negative b over 2a. Okay. So again, remember your a is in front of the x squared or t squared, and your b is in front of t. So this would be negative 64 over 2 times negative 16, which would be negative 64 over negative 32, which reduces to 2. Once I know my axis of symmetry, I can find my vertex. So I know my vertex is 2 comma something, but I need to find that y value. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. So I have y equals negative 16 times 2 squared plus 64 times 2 plus 26. Now I'm just going to type exactly what I see right here in the calculator. So I'm going to have negative 16 parentheses 2 squared plus 64 times 2 plus 26 would equal 90. Okay. If you have a problem where they're asking for the maximum height is that 90. If you're looking for the time it takes to reach that maximum height, that's the 2. Okay, so if they say maximum height, you need to find the vertex, and it's the y value. Okay, now if I needed to graph it, I would start by graphing what I have so far. So I have it at positive 2, so I'm going to have my dotted line at 2. I'm going to 90, so I'm going to count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I know there's some sort of point here. I also know it's going downwards because of this negative. So if this was our multiple choice test, I would look for those things. I'm going to pick another point like x equals 0 because that's pretty. So I'm going to have negative 16 times 0 squared plus 64 times 0 plus 26, which is just going to equal a whopping 26. So I have the point 0, 26, which is 20 somewhere in between there, right? And then I can also mirror that over. Okay, and I can get a nice pretty little graph. Okay, again, knowing this, super helpful. Negative b over 2a. It's also helpful for completing the square. Okay, same thing, maybe pause the video and see if you can go from here. Again, I'm going to find my axis of symmetry. So my negative b over 2a, my b in this case is 2, my a is 3. So I'm going to have negative 2 over 6, which is equal to negative 1/3. Not a super pretty number, but we can do it. Vertex, again, I'm going to plug that in. So I'm going to have y equals 3 times negative 1/3 squared plus 2 times negative 1/3 minus 5. Again, I'm just going to type this whole thing in. 3 parenthesis negative 1 divided by 3 squared plus 2 divided by negative 1/3 minus 5. And it's an ugly number, but we are capable, which is just going to be negative 5 1/3. So my vertex is negative 1/3 and negative 5 1/3. Okay. Again, if I was looking for the max value, that would just be my negative 5 1/3, which would actually be a minimum since the graph is pointing upward. If I had to graph this, I would look at so this is my negative 1, so negative 1/3 is about there. Okay. I'm going up to or down to negative 5. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So approximately right there. Okay, again, I'm going to plug in 0 because 0 is always pretty. So y equals 3 times 0 squared plus 2 times 0 minus 5. If I type all that in the calculator, I'm going to get negative 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can count correctly, I can mirror that over. And there is my parabola. Okay, I'm going to stick this one in here. So actually, no, I'm not. Have a great day.